The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus and his disciples came down the mountain and began to go through Galilee. But he didn't want anyone to know about it. He was teaching his disciples in this way: the Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men who will put him to death. 3 days after his death, he will rise. Though they failed to understand his words, they were afraid to question him. They returned to Capernaum, and Jesus, once inside the house, began to ask them, "What were you discussing on the way home?" At this, they fell silent, for on the way, they had been arguing about who was the most important. So he sat down and called the 12 around him and said, "If anyone wishes to rank first, he must remain the last of all and the servant of all." Then Jesus took a little child, stood him in their midst, and putting his arms around him, said to them, "Whoever welcomes a child such as this for my sake welcomes me. And whoever welcomes me welcomes not me, but him who sent me." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Di ako nakatulog kagabi. Excited. Sabi, matagal na namin pinag-uusapan ito ni Father Glenn, and how can I be of help or be one of the celebrants of this healing Eucharist. Siguro in-inspired si Father Glenn ng Espiritu Santo. Tinawagan ako, "Nandito ka na pala?" Sabi ko, "Oo, almost a week na." "Ready ka na ba?" Sabi ko, "Saan?" "Sa iyong TV Mass." Sabi ko, "Oo nga pala, halos 1 taon na yan." Tapos yun, without further ado, I'm here. Gusto ko pa sanang tumawad ng 1 linggo. Huwag muna ngayong linggong ito. But before I traded inihang na ni Father ang kanyang cellphone. So I have no choice. Okay, I have to go back here to Manila. But I believe in the in evangelization, lalo na sa mga nanonood sa television. I traveled a lot, quite a bit. Almost every month, I'm out of the country. Halos mga nanonood sa ABS-CBN all over the world, tinatanong na rin kung kailan ako magmimisa. I believe, at lagi kong sinasabi, na in every Eucharistic celebration, there must be healing. Hindi dapat tayo nagugulat. Because every Eucharistic celebration is a healing celebration because of the presence of Jesus. At sinasabi ko yan sa tao na I'm not a healer. Hindi po ako nakakapagpagaling. At totoo naman, I've been doing this for 7 years since I was ordained. Probably I prayed over close to 5 million people in that span of time. But up to this date, I'm telling you, my dear sisters and brothers, I still don't know what I'm doing. Hindi ko pa rin alam kung paano gumagaling at nakakapagpagaling ng tao. May 2 bagay lang akong alam kung bakit gagaling ang tao sa kanilang mga karamdaman. And that is for the glory of God and for our personal sanctifications. Yun lang naman po ang gusto ng Diyos sa atin. At minsan, isusurpresa tayo ng Diyos. Like, I will never forget this. Kasi naalaala ko itong istorya na to. Kasi kahapon nagkita uli kami nitong babaeng ito sa Monte Maria. I was in Batangas yesterday. As a matter of fact, she was not the one who approached me. It was the husband. Ang sabi ng lalaki sa akin ay ito, Father, pray over my wife. Sabi ko, ano nangyari? Father, before I used to complain about my wife because she talks too much. Napakadaldal ng aking asawa. But Father, now I realize, mas mabuti pang dumaldal na siya ng dumaldal kasi hindi nakakapagsalita. Sabi ko, what happened? Nagkaroon po siya ng carcinoma, pinutol ang dila. It is true story. So she went and I gave her communion. After communion, she started crying and approached me. Sabi ko, why are you crying? Father, during the Mass, I was choked. Kasi hindi na nagpuproduce ng saliva ako. Kasi natamaan yung glands na nagpuproduce ng laway. But after communion, nagdasal ako. At ang lagi mong sinasabi, what you are receiving is Jesus. It's not the bread. And I believe, ipinakita sa akin ang dila, grow back to normal. Nakapagsalita na. For him. At marami pang istorya ng healing. Napakarami pa. I just arrived last week all the way from Los Angeles, California. Nag-miss ako sa Karkar right away. I went to Karkar. There was an Italian priest. Sinisinyasan ako, Father, iklian mo na ang homily, mamamatay na ang pasyente ko dito. So sabi ng pare, ano ba sinasabi noon? Sabi ko kay Father John, there is one lady there, flat, dying in pain. Putulin mo na raw ang homily mo. Sabi ko, on fire pa naman ako. O sige. Pero hindi ko naman pinutol ang homily ko. Hayaan ka dyan magkasakit. After the